Welcome, bienvenidos. This is Roxana from MetamorphosisRox, the place to be when you want more than tea. And let's start with the check-in. I have a little rant, but I'm going to do that later. I'm hoping that this is not a long live stream. I don't want to be here for more than half an hour, but you never know. So let's check in with my peeps and see how they're doing. I just posted it on Twitter because apparently the bell's not working. I don't know what to tell you. I apologize. Today is May 31st. March 31st. It's too hot outside for me to open the window, so that's why you don't see a lot of light here. And let me see. Okay. All right. So here we are. I don't even know if I'm live. For some reason, this thing is not telling me if I'm live. I hope I'm live. So I'm going to give it a minute to see who shows up and who doesn't. And then we can hang. Hey, Lily. How are you doing? This is going to be short and sweet because I want to get something off my chest before I start filming the video that I'm supposed to be filming today. I'm doing the Tiger King video. It's probably not going to be live until tomorrow or Thursday because I have a lot to say. So I'm just going to let the camera roll and then I'm going to edit it so that it's not too long because it's just so much. My kids have me stressed. I have a lot of sympathy for people that have children at this particular point in time in their lives because I remember for other reasons, for example, a hurricane, I had to keep my kid indoors for like 3 days. And oh my God, it was just nuts. So I cannot imagine for however many weeks we're in this mess because people are not actually doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're not staying indoors. They're going to the park. They're going to the beach. They're going to the church. So it's just crazy. Hey, Jennifer, how are you doing? So I do have a lot of sympathy for you, Lily, and God bless you because it's funny because usually when you have to stay in with the kids, you realize how sometimes we judge teachers a little too harshly, especially when they're not their kids. Hey, Kat, how are you? Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Skip. Hi, Michelle. Yeah, let's do a check-in. How are you guys holding up? How are you doing? Today is day 3 for me. So these people have no chill. They need to stay indoors. I know. But it's really annoying because the problem is that you have people that have to go outside because they're essential services. And these people are risking their lives as well. So they're not just playing Russian roulette with themselves. They're playing Russian roulette with a lot of other people. Hey, Christine, good morning. But it is what it is. So I just want to know how you guys are doing before I go on my little rant. Which, if you're on Twitter, you know what I'm on a rant about. Well, you might know what I'm on a rant about. Hey, Molly. How am I holding up? You don't have Twitter, do you, Molly? Because if you had Twitter, you would know that yesterday I had the most incredible meltdown thanks to my best friend. And I'm not going to get into it now because it's like, I'm over it now. But my county is the 3rd highest county in the Central Florida area in terms of cases. And I didn't know that. He did. And he told me. And I lost my. Hey, Jenny. But it's not about me. Come on. How are you guys holding up? Did you see Chris Cuomo tested positive? Yeah, I just saw that when I posted the comment about. All right. So for those of you who don't know, Chris Cuomo is the brother of the governor of New York. And so he was interviewing his brother and they have a little clip of it running on Twitter. And it is the funniest thing. With all this adulation you're getting, are you thinking about running for president? No. Have you thought about running for president? No. Are you thinking in the future of running for president? No. How would you know what you're thinking about doing in the future? I lost it because I can see my sister and I having that kind of conversation where it's like, can you ask me something else? It was hilarious. And then when I posted the comment, the comment that I posted is, I would just run for president to spite my brother. And then that's when I saw that he tested positive. I took a walk feeling a little better. That's good. The interview, I need to see the whole thing because what I said to whoever posted the link was, he has to be tough on his brother because if not, they're going to say, oh, you're not being tough because that's your brother kind of thing. So he had to be tough on his brother. Miami-Dade has a very high number too. Miami-Dade has the highest. As far as I know, in Florida, Miami-Dade has the highest. But Orlando had, as of yesterday, 300 cases. So Central Florida, it was not Orlando. Orange County, then it was, I think, Osceola, which is really close to Orange County, and then my county. And yeah, not cute. Love the back and forth. I have to see the whole thing. I loved it last week when they fought over who their mom liked the least. Oh my God, that every time they're together, it's just hilarious because it's, if you have a sibling, you know how it is. So, I'm not surprised. Had to go out today to sort company finances at least. Managed to finish everything so I'm able to work from home at least next 10 days. Awesome. Hey, Kabuki. Also trying to buy groceries to be delivered, some reservation over a week away. It's really funny because I was trying to shop through the Target app and everything I was asking for, it said out of stock. Well, I sent my husband and he found everything. So they're having issues with their apps. I don't know if everybody is, but I know for a fact that Target is. Florida is going to have the highest numbers per capita because no one is paying attention, staying at home. Yep. I'm in Miami-Dade and still working, so I'm terrified. I know, Mimi. I'm so sorry. Just try to stay safe. And whenever you get home, take all your clothes off, take a shower, wash your hair, and then take the clothes and wash them. Don't touch them again until you wash them. Things aren't that different for me. I hibernate in the winter, and I live with someone who goes to work every day. The only time I go out is when we walk the lobby after dinner. There you go. Yeah, some people, especially people that have certain illnesses, they're already staying at home all the time, so they're used to this. Yes, I agree. We have people still wanting to party, and it's BS. Yep. And when you have a governor who, by the way, just named his kid Mamie, and I'm sorry, but I find that really, I have a big problem with naming the kid Mamie. Let's start there. And he doesn't give a rat, but, he's going to have a big problem in his hands. Hey, Poisonous. Great. I have a cousin in Coral Cables and another in Orlando. Yeah, I'm sorry. I will have to take a cab to stores. No way. Yeah, no, I'm not getting in, My hubby is still working, but showers as soon as he walks in. It's scary, though. My daughter is the one that's working outside. She, her company, basically what they're doing is they bought a bunch of computers to send everybody home, but they're not getting them all. Obviously, everybody's ordering computers, so they're not getting enough. And so they haven't gotten to her, so she has to go to the office. But on the other hand, because they have enough people working from home, they can do social distance in the cubicles because there's not that many people in the office. But as soon as she walked in the door yesterday, I was having my little meltdown. I was like, take your clothes off, go take a shower, wash your hair. And she was not happy with me at all. I don't care. Hey, Alessia. I had to wear a body shield and mask just to get the mail. The ambulance have come to my building several times. And they're like, ooh, that's scary, SD. Staying at home isn't a big deal for me. I'm an introvert, but I was Stressing out because I have RA and this virus is. Yep, I get it, Michelle. Hey, Frazzled. Your governor. Not my governor. I vote for him. I have to also self isolate after returning home since I'm the one going out. Yeah, that's true too. I live a rural area. We social distance by nature. The only thing that has changed is my kids are home now indefinitely. Hubby leaves for work tomorrow for two. Oh, I hate that though. Hey, Angie. I was sick for a while, but I'm okay now. Well, that's good. A head cold. And here's the other thing. I don't know if this happens to you all, but every time I get a symptom, I get really paranoid that I have something. It is now I'm joking about it because I've been through it enough times in the last 3 weeks to like chill a little bit. But the last 2 weeks, my God, I don't know how people live with me because I would have sent me to the doghouse a long time ago. I'm not thrilled. He says work is work. I know, you see, my best friend drives trucks, so he's out there, and out of everybody that I care about around here, the only two people that I have out there are my best friend and my daughter, and it's scary. It's just scary. Tomorrow we're on a 6 p.m. to 8 a.m. curfew. Wow. Good morning, Rox and everyone. Hey, Renee, how are you? So yeah, it's tough, but here's the thing, and here's what annoys me. Not annoys me in the sense that it's just that it's kind of like a back of your head. It's like, can we stop? Because people complain about one thing, and then people complain about the people complaining. Can we not? Let people vent. We're going through a very stressful situation. Let them vent. I mean, I understand that not all the venting is nice or productive or whatever, but if they need to get it out, let them get it out. Hey, Hilda. Not to mention, I have to strip down the minute I walk into my home. It's almost like that school clothes, church clothes, and indoor clothes rule from my. Yes, yes, I know that feeling. I'm surprised, especially in urban areas, more curfews haven't been put in place because people don't give a crap. It is what it is. Afternoon folks should have led with that. The curfew here is from 6 p.m. to 5 a.m. Well, that's strict. I mean, I believe Orange County has one from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. I don't think Seminole has a curfew. I think Osceola has a curfew from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m., but I could be wrong. But those are the three that I'm most familiar with because that's where all my friends and family live. So every time my nose was running, I was prepping for being on a respirator. I just realized the first 3 weeks I came back from the trip, I would get a fever every day at some random point in the day. And every time I got a fever, I would feel like I'm dying. And it's just because it gets in your head and your head starts messing with you. It's hilarious now because I know what it's doing, so I'm not letting it do it. But it's just no. No matter what the PM says, there are those in the society that don't care. Exactly. And those people should be arrested, period. I'm sorry. Find them with money and then they'll stop doing it. Luckily, the person I live with has shoes that are permanently at work and they have to wear scrubs and he disinfects before he heads home. That's a good idea, but it's also a good idea to take a shower as soon as you get home. I mean, I'm just saying. Because you don't know what you catch on the way home. I don't have an air conditioner, so I have to have the windows rolled down. And if I decide to go in the car, because I haven't been out in 4 days, if I decide to go out, I definitely take a shower since walking. My landlord told me to call the police when homeless people are in the building, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, man. I can't describe them, and honestly, I'm not going up to strangers and policing them. That's a tough call. That's a very tough call. I'm constantly checking my kids' temperatures. I know it's paranoia. We've been really well isolated, but it's still scary. It is, Jenny. It's definitely scary. I mean, I take my temperature at least once a day to make sure that it does. Normally, I'm 97.3, 97.5. If I see it reach 98.9, 98.9, 99.5, I start stressing because I know what's coming. But usually I can feel it when I have a fever. Usually I feel it because I break a fever, not because I have a fever. Because my eyes get really heavy. I haven't been out in a week and a half, I think. Ugh. Molly, I have to, at some point, I'm going to get in the car and go for a drive. Not anywhere. I'm not stopping anywhere or anything. I just need to get out. Because I know at some point, the governor is going to come to his senses and lock people in. And at that point, I'm not going to be able to go out. And I would like to go for walks, but I'm just worried that because I know my neighbors are walking around and we're all trying to do the social distancing thing. But I just worry that, I don't know. I just, airborne stuff. I mean, if I didn't have to leave for work, I wouldn't leave. Exactly. My daughter leaves to go to work and then she comes home and then she stays home. And my daughter is, if I'm an introvert, introvert does not begin to describe my daughter. She's worse than an introvert. So she doesn't care. She can be home all day. She doesn't give a damn. As long as you don't get out of your car, there is nothing wrong with going for a ride. I have to, Renee. I'm telling you, it's like, that was my favorite pastime when I lived in Puerto Rico. I had this route that I would take. And it's really crazy because Puerto Rico at night is not the safest place to be. But I would go at night and I would go around this particular road that I like to take. And whenever I was stressed out, that's what I would do. So I've always done that when I'm stressed out. And now it's like, I can't even do that. I had to go to the store for the first time in 2 weeks and I almost cried. I felt like such a baby, but we are being flooded by people from New York and I was terrified to go. We have the same problem. Yeah, because then your brain starts working on you and you start feeling like the sore throat and the whole 9 yards and you're really not sick. It's just that you're like, am I getting something? I get you. Isolation is easy for me. I only live like my hubby. I socialize home. That's why I walk the lobby. A change of scenery. There's generally no one down there around 21. Yep. I've gone for a ride at night when my anxiety kicks in. Well, here's the thing. My daughter calls them the two stalkers, my husband and my best friend. And my best friend refused. It's like every time I tell him, I think I need to go for a spin because I'm really like, no. And I'm like, you don't own me. And then I tell my husband, look what this one did. And he's like, well, he's right. The hell? You people don't like each other. What the hell? So yeah, it's just crazy. Heck no, it's not safe. Poison is the same. A lot of people are coming here from New York and cruise ships with yep. People are docking in at ports. Yep. Hi, Beauty Heathen. I haven't watched the video yet, but I do have it on because I saw you posting the link for me. Thank you. My landlady was like, if you owned a home, what would you do if a homeless person showed up? In my mind, I'd feed them, give them a coat or a blanket, call church members to transport them. I know. It's like some of those questions are loaded questions because you don't know what people are going to answer. And if people are human, they probably won't answer the same thing you're thinking. I mean, really. Just seems like some of these politicians don't give a ish about their constituents. No, they don't. They care about money. And, here's the funny part about this whole thing about money. The entire world is going through this. So nobody's doing any better than anybody else. But you're thinking, it just boggles the mind. I suffer from that what would Jesus do complex. Yeah, normal people do, SD. And then your landlady, who's obviously the devil, she doesn't understand that most people are not going to answer like she is. We have a ton of summer homes here, so that's why they are here. Our county only has one case confirmed. Lucky you guys. Did you see Shelby's live last night? He's done ignoring the BS and going to address everything in a video soon. I was there for the beginning. I didn't stay long because unfortunately I said I was going to sleep, and a little after he started talking, after I made fun of him for doing an ASMR video and talking in his normal voice, I fell asleep. So I didn't see the whole thing, but I did see where he was talking about Bombshell and he was saying, you know what, I'm going to do me. So yeah, I saw that part. Hey, Fedora, good afternoon. They were confirmed a week ago, owner of the local gas station. Yeah, but that's one business that can't close. So I don't entirely, I feel bad for him, but I can't blame him. They don't let me kind drive people, blind people problems. So I walk. Might convince my partner in crime to go for a drive on the weekend if the weather is nice. Yeah, just don't get out of the car. Did anyone else hear about the My Pillow guy? What happened to the My Pillow guy? Okay, seriously, I just got an update. Our governor needs to shut the damn state down. He doesn't care. He's too busy with his new baby Mamie. Again, I have a problem with that name. Call me whatever you want to call me. Hey, Sandy. Hi, Rox. I had to go out yesterday for essentials, and police were asking people what they were out for. I was so paranoid they think I was lying. I got a hot flash. Paranoia hit hard. Yeah, hey, Lorna. Yep, I get it. That ASMR was every time he would start talking ASMR and then he would start talking his normal voice, and I'm like, dude, seriously, pick one. 6,338. Those are the new numbers? That's horrible. I would have to get a lift or hire. You don't want to get a lift, girl. Are you kidding me? For those waiting on the heat to get rid of this thing, it's sad to say it won't. It's a new law in place, and the fast actions of our government is what's showing it down. Yeah, I think it's funny that people keep saying, oh, when it gets hot, Puerto Rico's hot. Last time I looked, we have 8 dead and like, I don't know how many cases. So it's like, yeah, it doesn't work that way, people. I'm just saying. Bombshell Reloaded is awesome. She joined the live and gave him some great advice. I'm excited for what's. Then I have to go and check the rest of the live because I didn't see that part. I do know that when I was like dozing off, people were saying that she was on the chat, but I didn't see her. An ASMR is in normal voice. I couldn't keep my big mouth shut about that. Cops don't want to stop anyone around here. There's 30 cops with confirmed cases. Ooh. Hold on. Yep. So we have 634 more cases overnight. 70 people gone. Okay, so we're no longer, no, wait. My count is about to hit 100. I really hate this. I really, really hate this. I have to stop watching the news. I said I was not going to watch this anymore because it's depressing. So, gotta get back to work. Okay. Bye. Thank you for coming. Go to work if I don't pack his stuff. Lol. Stay safe, everyone. You stay safe, Poisonous. He was arrested for holding a church service with 100 people. That's the first people that need to get arrested are preachers. Yes, you really need to watch the whole thing and check out her channel. No, I did check out her channel. She is funny. But I didn't see the part where she came in. From a hospital here is positive. Oh my God. Whole church online. I stream services. Why? You know what's funny? When only preachers were doing it, the Catholic Church already had the system set up to hold the service from the main church in Puerto Rico online on television. And a lot of people, that's how they went to church back in the day. So I don't understand what the problem is. Apparently, the My Pillow guy, who is a supporter of rotten oranges, was arrested for holding a church service with one of. Oh, so he's the one who got arrested. I watch the press conference of the prime minister and the premier every day. I don't watch the press conferences from Trump because the amount of misinformation and misdirections that he's doing. I mean, I really don't care about your ratings, mofo. Stick to the facts and shut the hell up. And let the other people talk, because obviously you don't know what you're talking about. I'm at work and have a slight cough, but all good, thank you. Oh my God, Sandy, be careful. Our province shut down churches, synagogues, and other places of worship, but many of them are holding services online. Yeah. Hey, I digress. All right, so now that I have all of you here, I'm going to have a little rant and then I'm going to go because I don't want to stay here for too much longer than half an hour. I get stupider every time I hear him speak. I know, it's like, no, sorry, I can't. I really can't. Let's talk about subtweets for a second. So this morning, and I was trying to set this up, but my dumb behind just closed Twitter. So now I have to go all the way back and find it so I can tell you what I said. Because hold on. All right, so this is what I said. I went to mass like the last day we were allowed to, and it was a thin herd. I believe in walking in faith, but we need to also be responsible. Yeah, my problem is with the people that think that they can pray everything away, and they don't understand that even God told them to be paying attention to the signs. The signs sometimes are people telling you to stay indoors. I'm just saying. So I went ahead and I posted the following. I wake up to a lot of subtweeting and accusations, and I'm so confused. Maybe it's cabin fever, but I don't care enough to figure it out. I'm on my side, and I'm not taking anybody else's side today. How are you all doing? Now, here's the thing. Somebody thought I was talking about them, and she made a comment, and I told her I didn't think what you did was subtweeting, because there's a difference between subtweeting and a general announcement. Personally, if I have to say something about more than 3 or 4 people, like what I just did, to me, that's not a subtweet. That's a general announcement of, you people are driving me crazy, which you all, not you guys, but they are. I don't know what happened. No caving to fear isn't the same, in my opinion, as being defiant and going against the law. Correct. I agree. So here's the thing. When I woke up this morning, and I honestly don't know what happened, so don't ask me, but there were certain people that were subtweeting each other, and if I gave a crap, I would probably figure it out very quickly because I know who they're friends with and whatnot, but I really don't give a crap. I mean, I understand that we're all going through this and we all have our edges, our nerves. We're on our last nerves and whatnot. But there comes a point where there's more important things to worry about than Trisha Paytas pissing off everybody in the community, or you showing your ass, or whatever it is. And, if people have an opinion, let them have the opinion. I mean, I'm not talking about debating. Oh, I don't think this, I think this and not this. I don't care for debate. The debate is fine. But when people start subtweeting each other for nonsense, because it is nonsense, and I happen to know for a fact that it is nonsense, and I'm thinking about a case in particular because I actually do know. I have. Yeah, don't give up. You blank. Correct. Look, we have so many other things going on, and we need distractions. But I want legitimate distractions. I don't want fake drama. Personally, in the situation with Onision, I don't give a damn. Let the authorities deal with him. let him vanish into obscurity. I don't care. Uh, you have a situation where people, and I'm going to give you an example. I don't even know if any of the stuff I saw was about this, but I do have to say that I found it interesting that all the subtweets came out, and I was like, really? We have a situation, for example, you have a community that has a lot of haters. And the one community that I know they even call themselves haters are the Amberlynn Reed and Foodie Beauty and whoever else community. You don't want people to be bullied, but you have come to the point where you're bullying people. And then when people call you out, you get mad. Yesterday, I saw 3 tweets from 3 different people where they were calling her names. Now, personally, I think once you call people names, you're losing the argument, period. Because if you don't come with a legitimate argument, so you have to resort to name calling, you're done. My opinion, that's my opinion. Sorry if you don't like it, but that's my opinion. But then when those people get called out by other people, instead of just telling them, I really don't think that, because I've seen people under the comments saying, name calling is unnecessary. And that's okay. But when you have somebody on another thread, these people are such hypocrites because they're name calling, just tell them who they are. I mean, I don't mind a good read. I don't mind that. I don't mind if you're throwing shade. But when you wake up in the morning to the first 20 posts I saw were all subtweets, and I had no idea something happened last night because I was out cold. And it's like, please, 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 can we have an adult conversation for once? And I realize, and I say this again because I know somebody's going to come at me for this crap. We're all on edge. It is what it is. We all need distractions, which is why I posted a link that you guys, can you guys please send me like links to channels to watch, because I'm not even watching any of the drama channels. They're all talking about the same thing. And I don't care. Really? Really? Well, that guarantees that I'm not going to stay here that long, so I'm not screaming over that. And he's standing in front of my freaking window. I can't. Go away! Sorry. But it annoys me that the boy is standing right in front of a freaking window. Hey, Frog. I heard about all of that this morning. Please be extra careful being on scene. Oh, sorry. How are we holding up? Frog, how are you doing? I'm a big tea connoisseur myself. I don't even know what that means. I hope you're talking about real tea and not the tea that's going on social media. Can you move from my freaking window? Can you hear that? Because it's annoying as hell. Can you hear him? Well, think about it 2 times higher, and that's how I'm hearing it. It's annoying the hell out of me, by the way. Real tea with leaves that brew in hot water. Like the Stern Boy girls and the rest. Like the Stern. What is that, Molly? And it baffles the imagination. Apparently something happened with Here for the Tea last night. I don't know. She blocked me, so I don't follow her. And here's the thing. A lot of people were arguing with her this morning. I don't know what she did. I don't know if she subtweeted somebody and that's why this whole thing kicked off. I really couldn't care less. The entire DC can kiss it because I'm tired of all of them. The only people that I'm watching are people that are bringing something new to the table. And at this point, the drama channels are not doing it. They really not. I mean, except for maybe a couple of people that have actually said something that's interesting. Okay, no. Ready to Glare. I'm putting Ready to Glare separate and Smoky Glow because they're talking about other stuff. They're not concentrating on the drama. But, I get kicked out of Twitter every few months. Then that's because you direct your anger at somebody. That's why people subtweet, so that you can't accuse them of stuff. Yes, please like the stream, the live stream. Thank you. Thank you, Molly. Truly don't care for her and anything she's involved with. And that's what I'm saying, Alessia. I don't know what kicked off, but a lot of people were arguing back and forth, and I'm sitting there like, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Really, nobody cares. It's like, get off the feed. I really don't care. You mean her attack on T-Spill? That's the only thing I saw, and the entire thing was stupid. What, you mean the whole thing with T-Spill and Sebastian, who apparently is getting too big for his bridges and everything is about him? Yeah, nobody cares. That's really, it's so childish, especially when people are guilty of what they're accusing other people of doing. Because let's keep it real. Has Sebastian never, ever made a video where he got the content from somebody else and forgot to credit them? And he should have dealt with that on DMs. He should have made, if he was concerned that she wasn't going to see it, he should have said, T-Spill, I sent you a DM. Can you please look it up? And then send her DM and tell her, look, I think you took my stuff. And that's it. I haven't been on Twitter since I made that account to communicate with me. I don't even know the password or associated email. It's just a petty place. And I blocked that on and offline. Here's the thing. I find it very interesting how consumed people are with who blocks who mutes who, and who unfollows who. And that was one of the major subtweets that I saw this morning. Something about, oh, you're telling people what to do. And look, people have a right to follow whoever the hell they want and not follow whoever the hell they want. And in the case of, hey, Susan, and in the case of the person that was answering me because she thought the subtweet was about her, she had a very interesting situation. She decided that anybody that followed Lars, the whatever his name is, the one that licked the toilet, that she was going to unfollow those people. Now, she's not telling you that you have to unfollow Lars. What she's telling you is that she doesn't want you on her feed. And the reason is really simple. When you mute somebody, like, for example, if I mute Lars, okay? If you retweet something he says, I'm going to see it on my timeline, even though he's muted. Now, if he's blocked, I'm going to see that you commented, but I'm not going to see the actual tweet. But if he's muted or I don't follow him, he's going to show up on my feed. I don't blame him. I don't. And then you have to remember that many of us, what we do is we screenshot the tweet. So I'm still going to see the damn tweet because I don't have you muted. So, of course, she has a right to have her community the way she wants it. Now, if you don't agree with her, that's fine, but you don't have to make a spectacle out of it. Just say, well, she doesn't want me to follow her. Click unfollow. But we have turned this into a war where, oh, you don't follow me. You know, I had somebody call me an idiot because I blocked them. You just gave me a reason to block you if I hadn't blocked you before, which you were, but that's not the point. I mean, seriously, people have a right to not have any what they consider negativity, which we all think it's different, on their feed. Personally, I don't have any tea stains on my feed. I might have people The only people that are associated, for lack of a better word, with Sam that I follow or that I have on my feed are people that I think are intelligent enough to like Sam, but not be stands, which would turn them into tea stains. So those are the only people. But if you're a tea stain, no, you're not on my Twitter. I don't want to see what you're writing. I don't give a crap about what you're saying. So no, you're not on my feed. That doesn't make me a bad person. That just means I don't want you on my feed. If your interactions with me are cursing me out every other day, you're not on my feed. I don't want to see what you have to say. And by the way, just because I block you and I understand the logistics, if I block you, I can actually go to your account and see what you're posting. I'm not, because I'm bored with your stupidity. So of course I'm not gonna go to your feed. I even forget who the other day somebody posted something from somebody else, and I was like, I wonder why I can't see it. And then I remembered, oh, because I blocked them. And I just kept on going because I didn't want to see what they said at that point. But I even forget. I've only had Twitter for about a month, but I had to mute because she's chaotic in every sense. Lorna, she's just, here's the thing. She was very popular. I don't know if she's trying to come back or not. And at the end of the day, I don't care. I used to love, when she started, I used to love watching her videos because she was very organized and very informative and whatnot. But once she got on this train wreck of hating on a certain person that we're not going to name, and that's all she wrote, I'm sorry, but you're a drama channel. I am not expecting you to be unbiased because I don't believe there is such a thing. But if you actually have a hate boner for somebody, I don't care if I like them or not. I'm just not interested. Usually what I do, if I know somebody hates somebody, like for example, I know other people that dislike this particular creator. I just don't watch the content that they make about that creator because I know they're not going to be unbiased. And that's true for anybody. If somebody hates Manny MUA and I know that they hate Manny MUA, I'm not going to watch their content on Manny MUA because I know they hate him. You see what I'm saying? So I hate to bring anyone down, but could I please get a few prayers for my best friend's ex-husband who is in Amarillo? Oh, God. I'm so sorry, Susan. Yes, of course. Can you all put little prayer thingies, emojis on the chat for Susan's friend's ex-husband? That's scary. Why does everyone care so much about what everyone else is doing? And why do people make such a big deal of unfollowing, subscribing? Just do it if you... Exactly. I don't have to announce it. I go on a unfollow, not unfollowing, unsubscribing spree all the time because I want to get like new stuff. Ooch. New stuff on my feed, and the only way I can do it is if I unsubscribe from certain people. I don't go around, oh, I unsubscribe from you because I need... Who the hell cares? Nobody cares. Younger son can get to him. The hospital is unlocked. Oh my God, that's horrible. I'm telling you, if any of these two people end up in the hospital, I don't care what they tell me. I don't care if they arrest me. I don't care if I have to get a freaking handcuffs and handcuff myself to the person, but I'm not leaving them alone. So you're welcome. Yeah. For those of you who are non-believers, just send, I don't know if you do positive vibes or just whatever. Just think happy thoughts. I don't know. Whatever. I have no clue what YouNow is. YouNow is a platform where you can live stream, and I don't know if you can still do it this way, but it used to be that you could live stream through YouNow and it would show up on YouTube. I got off YouNow a long time ago. I haven't been in YouNow in ages. I have never made an announcement. Bingo. What? I don't even know what you're saying, woman. Sending love and prayers. Wes's aunt is brain dead. They still have her on life support. Ooh, I'm sorry, Frog. Oh, you mean Twitter? Yeah, it's like nobody cares. Never tried you now. It's well, it used to be relatively easy, but I don't know because I haven't been in it in so long. She'll go, but she helps to take care of her stepdad who has Agent Orange and her mom. It would kill. Yeah, she can't risk it. But what I'm saying is, it's her ex-husband, so it's not her job either. Let's keep it real. But I mean, like, if in my case, because these two people are my life, if either one of them ended up in the hospital, I don't care. I'll go. So yeah, if you have any suggestions of a channel that you want me to check out or a particular video that you want me to check out that is not the same boring nonsense, please send it to me because I'm tired of these people. I really am. It's like I don't get it. Maybe it's because I don't get hate watching. And I'm not talking about drama channels watching people they don't like because that's their job. I'm talking about the normal average person like me. I don't hate watch because it just bores me to tears. If I don't like you, I don't like you. That's how I see it. And I don't want to see your tweets. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want anything to do with you. But I know some people like hate watching, and that's fine. You can hate watch all you want, but just keep in mind that some people might think that because you're hate watching, you like the person and they're going to stop following you. And if they stop following you, who cares? For every person that stops following you, somebody else is going to come along. Oh, honey, you're late to the party, Molly. I just posted a tweet where I was saying that I'm doing, when I finish this live stream, I'm doing the Tiger King review because Tay has a two-parter on the Tiger King, and then the Secretary of Shade did a review on Tiger King, and I haven't seen either one of them because I want to finish my video before I see theirs because I don't want them to like not change my mind because they're not going to be able to change my mind, but maybe they'll notice something that I didn't notice. So I just want to give you my first impressions. I am doing a second video on Tiger King, but I want you all to be part of it. So, and I'm going to explain that on the video. So I'm not going to give you a preview now, but there's a way that I want you guys to help. So I'm going to post that on the video. So the first part of that. Also, apparently Looper has a video with things they didn't cover in the series. Well, the first thing you have to do before you even watch Tiger King, you should see Priming's video. And then John Oliver, because for some reason I said Jamie Oliver yesterday. Nobody corrected me. John Oliver from Last Week Tonight did a segment on the Tiger King, on Joe Exotic. Watch those two first and then watch the whole thing. And I haven't, I haven't seen the video because and I'm dying to see what he thinks about it because I was like, what is this train wreck? So yeah, I'm on episode 5 right now. I'm trying to find the logic in a particular person's reasoning. Girl, I still don't know the logic on half of them people, but you'll find out on the video. I'll tell you on the video. I love binging on Maddie Rants. He cracks. Oh, Maddie's hilarious. And I don't know if he took it down, but yesterday he was talking about bad customer service and I couldn't watch it. I was like, I hope he doesn't take it down because I want to see what he's talking about. Type out of rocks. You know my memory sucks. I know. My memory sucks half the time, so don't worry about it. I can't bring myself to watch the Netflix show. The Priming video was enough crazy for me. Girl, Jenny, you need to watch. Oh my God. You need to watch. If you have Netflix, because of course, if you don't have Netflix, then don't watch it. But if you have Netflix, yeah. I mean, I had to watch in half-hour segments because I wanted to just punch the screen half the time. But it is just, I don't even know how to explain it, but I'm going to try to explain it on the video. But I'm putting it to you this way. I'm just going to let the camera roll, say everything I have to say, and then I'm going to edit what I said because I don't know where that conversation is going to go. I did not script that video. I did not even do bullet points. I'm just going to start talking. And whenever I finish talking, I'll start editing because it's just so much. It's too much. I haven't seen the premium video. I'll have to look it up because that's someone I'm not familiar with. Molly, if you go to the live stream from yesterday, that premium video, the live stream from yesterday in the information box, I have the link to that premium video. I just didn't think of putting it up today because I wasn't thinking about talking about him. Or if you wait until mine comes live, I'm going to put all the links to everything I can find. That guy's just out there doing the most. Well, he's in jail now, so it's like every single person has their own personal train wreck that combusts together. Yeah, it is. I have Netflix, but I also have a toddler who is apparently in charge of the TV. We're watching Frozen. I don't miss that time. I don't. I really don't. She fed him to a tiger. Did you see that they're apparently reopening the investigation to the disappearance of that dude because of the show? Yeah. I started taking notes and I quit. I couldn't take notes because they were driving me crazy. I was like, can we please get it over with? So, yeah. And then I got to episode 6 thinking that was the last episode. And then I cheated and I went to Google and it's like 7 episodes. And I'm like, another episode? What's our next homework assignment? I'll probably tell you tomorrow. If I go live tomorrow, I'll tell you. Because I have to find something to watch that's entertaining for our amusement. But it's probably going to be another docuseries. I'm just trying to find out if it's online because I can't find it. But as soon as I find it, I'll let you know. My dog is in charge of the TV. In my house, my husband's in charge of the TV, but I don't watch TV. So I watch Netflix from my phone. 4.5-pound Yorkie rules the root. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Stuck in my head and nose just went away. Because that woman is shady. No, that woman is more than shady. First of all, I love the euphemism. And this is the last thing I'm going to say about this show. And then I'm going to end this because I've been talking. I said I didn't want to talk for an hour and I've been talking for an hour. I thought it was funny how they characterized her meeting the now missing husband as she was walking down the street and he decided to help her. That street is a very famous street where hookers go to hook. So he was not looking to help some 20-year-old. He was looking for somebody to sleep with. So please, be honest. Just be honest. If you had a shady past and now you're an outstanding member of society, there's no reason why you have to hide who you were. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So, what did Mimi say? I can't find the last thing Mimi said. Oh, here we go. That lady fed her ex-hubby to that tiger. Oh, that's the theory. That's the theory. Lisa's in love now. She saves cats from cages to keep them in cages. I'm going to talk about that on the video, so I'm not going to say anything about that. He wanted a piece of the pie. Anyway, I'm going to go. Y'all stay safe. We'll do another check-in tomorrow to see if you all are okay. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.